Hello, Rob McNeilly here, and welcome to the fifth in the series of videos. And I want to say something today about helping to connect clients with their resources. One of the experiences that happens when we have a problem is that we feel that we don't have at our fingertips or in our environment or within ourselves, we don't feel that we have what is needed to deal with the problem. Whenever we have any kind of problem, any however minute or however massive, there's always an issue of resourcelessness. And so what's missing always with any problem is a feeling of a resource that we can use, that we can connect with. Erickson said that every person has got many abilities they don't realize. And I think that we all intuitively know that we've got abilities, all of us, that we're not using. In a problem situation, a client knows that they don't have the resources, or if they do have them, they're just far away and inaccessible and so on. So helping to connect someone with resources is going to be really crucial. Erickson said to me one day, when a client comes to see you, they always bring their solution with them. Only they don't know that they bring their solution with them. So have a very nice time talking with your client, helping them to discover the solution that they brought that they didn't know that they brought. Now when he told me that, I thought, that sounds just great. It sounds so full of possibilities, so wonderful, it was so nice. But then the dilemma came when I thought, okay, great, sounds great, but how do you do it? How do you help someone to connect with a resource that they've got they didn't know that they brought? So one of the things that we've discovered, it's really nothing very complex, is that when anyone does anything that they like to do, when we do something we like, we've got our resources just there. When we're doing something we like, things can happen, there can be hiccups, things can go wrong, but we handle it, we deal with it. If someone likes cycling and the chain comes off their bike, they don't go to therapy, they just learn how to put the chain back on their bike. So it turns out that asking someone what they like to do is a way of creating not only, well, at least to start with, a mood of resourcefulness. And not only that, but when someone talks about doing something they like to do, you see a change in their mood. They lighten up, they brighten up, their eyes widen. It changes the mood. And even just talking about that helps to lift the mood of heaviness into a mood of possibility and resourcefulness. But specifically, if we can find out with each person what it is that's problematic, what's missing for them, if we find out just what it is that if they had it they'd be okay, then we know what to look for. If we know what's missing for a client, we know what to look for, and if we know what they like to do, we know where to look. So see what happens. Next time you're with a client, just play with this if you're interested. Ask the client, what do you like to do? If it's the first time, see if you can start with that. Before we talk about the reason you're here, tell me what you like to do. If they insist on telling you about their problem, after a while say, so that I can get to know you a bit more, can you tell me something that you've been doing lately that you've found enjoyable? And if you just have that conversation about what someone likes, then see what might evolve from that mood of resourcefulness. And if you can find out what it is in particular that's missing for them in their problem, you can have some fun playing with how to find that resource in their likes and then bring it to their problem. Sometimes that is so neat, so instant, that some people will make a connection just like that. Oh, right, oh, I'm doing, oh, I didn't, oh, okay. Not everyone, of course. And so then we can have some fun about how to help them connect with that. But if you would, just start to play with that and see what, excuse me, see what you discover and see what can follow from that. And it'd be great if you could leave some comments so that we can find out together about what was useful for you. See you in the next video.